Where's Willie? Swings around the sharp corner there. See the water over yonder. Just going for a wander along the river to the north. See if there's any big pools. There's a lot of green tuck around here. Must be everywhere because there's no cattle here at the moment. Yeah, the river zigzags all over the place. Up this way. Just heading back to the ute. Through the scrub. A lot of samphire through here. On the road again, heading further north. In a roundabout sort of a way. Cows up ahead. There's that old fence line on the left. They're heading back down the river. No fence down there, so that little calf will catch up with them. Yep. I reckon that is a maroon bush too. It's got flowers and fruit on it. The fruit go black or maroon when they're ripe. And apparently it's known for its healing properties. There's lots of these things around. Sounds like water's overflowing back down the bore. That's a high tank. It's a galvanised one underneath it. A lot of work went into building this tank, I reckon. Seen a lot of them around. Used to be a windmill here. Got a tree from the outside with a branch in the tank now. Oops. It's a female robin. This tank must be fed from the one back down the track that was sitting on top of the old tank. A decent sort of cattle yards here. I was on keen on that hawk, landed right next to me trying to get away from him I think, but then realised I wasn't a tree and took off. It's a roadrunner. I saw this thing shining out in the bush over here. Well, there's no bush. Desolate, pretty desolate here. Anyway, turns out it's an insulator. And doesn't appear to be broken either, which is amazing. My crikey, that was close. This road's better than the Great Eastern Highway. Another old tank and a trough. Main roads are doing a bit of roadworks here. Been concreted out. I wander over here and have a look. It's supposed to be Duffer Well. Bit of glass and stuff lying around here. Got some sort of a buckle here. No beer bottle. It's not broken either. Oh, it's got Mackay written on it. That's different. Mackay trademark. Property of Mackay and Co. Perth, WA. Fancy that. Don't know whether it was a beer. I don't know if Mackay's made beer, but I know they made ginger beer, so perhaps that's what it was. Got the bits of tin. Somebody must have camped here. That one there was used as a bucket. Got a handle on it. There you go. Pretty sleek looking moth. Well, I reckon that was out of a saddle. Either the front part or the back part. The back part, I'd say. One of those, whatever that is. A bit of moisture over there. Pipe fitting. Copper pipe, I think. Bottle hiding in the bush. them again. Like a Vacola bottle. I doubt it had fruit or something in it. That'll be a bottle hiding in the bush. It's not dirty, I reckon. Australian glass manufacturers. Looks like somebody had a bit of tyre trouble. Well, there was a tin around the place. They might have camped here for a couple of days. There's a jar. Ah, Vic's paper up. There you go. Shining over that way now. So it looks like that's where I'm heading. Looks like somebody's had a party here. Just wandering over to that white sand hill, a little hill of white sand over there. See what that is. It's a dam or something. Looks like this is Duffer Well. Yeah, that's what it is, Duffer Well. Don't think so. Looks like this may have been where the old road went through. Old fence line over there. It's pretty old, that fence line. Still standing. The wires are probably all rusted away and tangled up all over the place. Welcome to the Murchison. Murchison settlement. Nice caravan park here. Nice little oasis too. Beautiful caravan park. Nice manicured lawns. Museum up there. Now with this problem that was never a problem, you're limited to $174 worth of fuel here, which gives me 49 litres. Should be plenty to get through to Meekatharra. We've got some beautiful old implements here. I've been in the museum, I'm not going in today, but it's quite good in there. Comes up nice with a paint job. Need a work of art, that. I bet that's carted some gear around the place. It's actually called a camel cart, and it is used for wool carting in the Murchison region. with 18 camels or 12 horses. It was owned by an F. Whitnern from Bullardy Station. Donated by a R. Lefroy. Not sure what station he was from. I think he was on the Shire here actually. If any of you know what this contraption is. It was used at Pindar down near Mullawa between 1905 and 1940. And it was used to shrink iron tyres on wooden wheels. Pretty amazing bit of gear. Looks like it would have been hard work. I think that's a polo cross arena. There's a few happy campers around the place. Good to see. Wait till you check this swimming pool. I had playgrounds like that when I was a youngster. Check out the swimming pool. She's a beauty. I'm heading north on the Mullawa-Carnarvon Road, and then I'm going to turn east on the Berengara-Byro Road. That's about as close as I can get to the Murchison River, that is. A couple of k's to the north of Murchison settlement. If you look out to the west, you can see Arabiddy Hills. Land formations out here. Lots of breakaways around this area. Wander up this hill behind the car and get a bit of a view, maybe a better view of them Arabiddy Hills. Wait for it. Nearly there. Well done everybody, we made it. Somebody's been here before me. It's looking out to the west. Breakaways in the Arabiddy Hills. Over in the middle of the screen is Murchison Settlement. Mount Hope in the background. Maori Hill, 345 metres above sea level. M-O-W-R-Y. Looks like the kids had nothing to do down there. We'll go and have a look and see what they've done, eh? Rocks all over the place. Looks like somebody's turned it into a caravan camping area. No signs on the road. Not sure what that says, but it looks like a map of Australia. So there you go. Been very busy. quite unique, I imagine. It must have been here for a while. Yeah, I guess people come and camped here and saw a few of these around, so they add to them. It's better up the right way. I think there's plenty of rocks out there. Amazing. But there's more. That coast. There's the flying kangaroo. Way back when, on this stretch of road between Muller and Gascoyne Junction, used to be 100 of these gates you had to open and close as you're driving through. Imagine being a truckie, stopping 100 times, open gate, drive out, close the gate, off you go. Anyway, that wasn't the way for a fella by the name of Peter Gracchi. He was a bulky German fella. He drove trucks carting stock across Murchison. He would just charge through the gate and leave a mangled mess behind him. Anyway, he was a strong fella, and he was famed for carrying a wool bale of about 150 kilos, the length of the main street of Mullewa, to win a bet. So nobody was prepared to fight him to get him to change his ways. Gee, a lot of work went into building a fence like that. Unbelievable. Imagine twitching wire all around these things. Gee, there's a couple of flies around here. Yeah, 100 of these gates, imagine that. I'm glad they're not here now. You probably wouldn't get too many travelling up this way, if it was. Yeah. It's 3:30, I better look for a camp spot. Got a lot of editing to do today. I have every day. I won't get to the river today. I'm a fair way from it at the moment. I'll get there when I head down the Bearing Garrett Wiro Road. The wattles are coming out to flower. Size of that fella. I think that bird's got a nest there trying to keep him away. He's about a metre long, that fella. I think he sensed that nest. Birdie. Like a prehistoric monster. I wonder what was attached to that. Fence post maybe. Oh, a bit of wire on there. The tank over there, I'll go and check that out. Always got to find a bullet shell. Like the tank must have blown here about the same time the windmill broke. This place is called Currawolfie Well, just off the Mullewa Carnarvon Road. These old strainer posts. Finally given away to the white ants. Bottle laying here, what is it, 26 fluid ounces? I wonder what it was, some sort of cool drink. Oh, no, don't say. No deposit, that's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Not to be refilled. I don't know what's on there. We'll rub this sand off, see if we can find out what it is. Still pretty hard. Just a series of numbers. I'll look at it. Anyway, there you go. Been some donkeys through here. There's a lot of manure over yonder. They must have a favourite patch where they go to the dunny. Oh, what a beautiful night. You can't beat the Murchison for the stars.